All right, how you guys doing? Hope all is well. If you guys can hear me, do me a big favor and press that 3, just so I know we are all on the same accord. On this video, we have a few things we have to address that's going on in this YouTube community, especially Jaguar Wright. She is coming down and she is really much exposing these individuals she's always exposed for a few years now, which is Diddy, Beyonce, and Jay-Z. Okay. She was on Mr. Morgan's show. And when I tell you she did not disappoint, she did not disappoint. She was not afraid. She kept to the truth of the matter, and that's what happened. And also, we have to talk about Miss Halle Bailey, and DDG. Do you guys know them? Well, honey, when I tell you all, it is not looking good. Okay. Now, again, I'm going to say again, if you guys can hear me, please press 3. I don't know what's going on with my internet or my connection. If you guys can hear me, please press 3. All right. Do you guys hear me or no? Thank you, Jerome, for saying that. Is your fingers broke? Do you want me to start cussing you out? I mean, what is wrong? I keep asking you to press that 3. I'm trying to keep it cute, okay? Can y'all please help me keep it cute? I don't want to have to yell. I don't want to have to cuss people out. I really don't like that side of me. But you caused me to go there. It's your fault. So let's get these likes up. We have 182 people in here. It's very low. But please get the likes up. Now, you guys asked me to do these live streams, but if I keep on getting these low views, I'm going to stick to the uploads. I'm going to stick to the uploads and be done with it. I want to see more support from my y'all say y'all my supporters. I don't see the damn support. Shit. I don't see the support. Okay. Get the likes up. Is your fingers broke? Hit that damn like button. Shit. Ooh, see, I don't want to have to cuss you out, but you make me cuss you out. It's your fault. If I ever get mad, it's your. You used to make this a safe space for me. Okay, this is supposed to be a sweet spot for me. You make it stressful for me when you don't like that video. I get to start stressing out and get to worrying and want to cuss somebody out. Don't make me mad. That damn like button now. Shit. All right. So also besides the Jaguar, we have to talk about the DDG. I have a few things on the board. DDG and Halle Bailey then broke up. Now I broke this story a long time ago. Y'all didn't want to believe me. You should always believe me. I don't got nothing to lie about. Okay. I mean, we already knew the relationship. To me, my personal opinion, it was never a relationship in the beginning. He never loved Halle. And we all seen it. Shit, she knew it too. Okay. Honey, it seemed like anything Beyonce, ain't this Beyonce daughter, goddaughter? Honey, isn't Beyonce her mentor? Huh? Press 1 if this is, if Beyonce supposed to be mentoring her. Press 1. Beyonce should be the last person anybody, nobody should follow in Beyonce footsteps, okay? That whole marriage with her and Jay-Z is a damn sham, okay? It's a damn scam. So, honey, I'm sorry to laugh. It's a damn shame. Y'all up here thinking Beyonce is all this and all that. Her and DDG has failed. I already knew it wasn't going to go nowhere. Shit, we tried to tell her ass, but she hard-headed, just like Beyonce, hard-headed. And are you guys surprised that DDG and Halle divorced, or they wasn't even married? They up here shacking up, having kids without marriage. cursing their own kids. Because you know, in the Bible, some of y'all believe in that Bible, they said when you have kids out of wedlock, you are cursing the generation, 10 generations you curse. And honey, it was not necessary. Halle perspective, it seemed like she wanted to keep on holding on. She wanted to make this shit work. I don't know why. And it looked like DDG, he knew that Halle was a star, and he just wanted to latch onto it and get her pregnant and keep it the fuck moving. Because he always cheated on her. He always embarrassed her. So he got tired of being smothered. And his ass just couldn't get, he was annoyed. And I'm sure he dumped her. Because we all seen how Halle was suffocating that man, and she really wanted to be with this man. But DDG did not really want to be with no Halle, okay? And I wish her parents would have told her, somebody would have told her ass something. It's sad, but this is your mermaid princess. They say he's a user. Well, he might be a user, but she allowed it. She allowed to be used. So what do you call a person that allowed somebody to use them? Huh? What do you call that? Because I think that's worse. Shit, I'd rather be a user than being used by a user. Shit. I wish a ninja would use me. Ain't gonna happen. Ain't gonna happen. Ain't gonna happen. Okay? See, Alice said naive. No, that's more than naive, honey. She was just plain stupid, if you ask me, because naive is somebody that don't know. She knew, see, Alan, she knew he was a user. She knew he was mocking her. She knew he was a loser. Everybody told her. She knew. She decided not to believe what her eyes and ears are telling her, and she decided to do what she wanted to do. So see what you get? When you do shit what you want to do, that's what the hell you get. Stop chasing these men. Leave these men alone. They already told you they don't want you, okay? And you keep on chasing their ass. Thinking money, your success, they don't give a damn about that. They don't care about none of this shit. They don't care. I hope she wasn't a freak for him, because they just going to use your freaky ways for that moment, and they're going to go off back to being the jerk they were. You know, being a freak off is not going to help the situation. All you're going to do is devalue yourself, okay? So I hope she wasn't being a freak off thinking that was going to help. That ain't going to help. All right, so y'all know all these people out here with these busted ass teeth, with these Veneers. And they said that this guy, I guess he's locked up now. And I used to see him in a ballroom scene. Yeah, in the gay ballroom scene. I think he was in a House of Mizrahi. Well, anyway, it looked like his behind in jail. He has done a lot of these reality stars' mouth. What's her name? Is that Biggie? Is that Biggie? She looked like her name should be Biggie. Shit. I don't know these hoes' names, but I think this is Biggie. He did Biggie mouth. Who else? Tia mouth. They got them big ass teeth in them. And they said once you get them damn things in your mouth, it's gonna F you up forever. Y'all should do y'all research. They said within 10 years, you're gonna have to replace them. It's gonna give you all types of pains. You ain't gonna be able to eat on different stuff. Your teeth gonna fall out. And y'all signed up for this. This is what y'all signed up for. And trying to go the cheap route. Yeah. So this is what the news report.
Viral on TikTok for Veneer transformations is now in the Fulton County Jail. Good evening. I'm George Estevez in for Justin Farmer.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Linda Stouffer. Authorities say the man is not a dentist and never has been, and they say he's been putting patients at risk. In a Channel 2 Action News exclusive, consumer investigator Justin Gray is live in Northeast Atlanta after going along with investigators who raided the business. Justin.
Yeah, these are the 8 felony criminal warrants. Investigators still there at this hour. They called this Operation Toothache, and a deputy district attorney figured out what was going on here by seeing a viral TikTok. Investigators raided what looks like a high-end dental practice in Northeast Atlanta. Check out social media. You see the specialty of A-List Smiles Atlanta, Veneers.
It does look reputable. It does look professional, and that's part of the scam.
To his 157,000 Instagram followers,
An Atlanta man who went viral on
promoted himself as Atlanta's top veneer specialist and trainer. But he's not showing off that expensive smile in this booking photo on 8 felony charges, including.
They said the hate be real because his works look better than licensed dentists. Now, is he going to jail for his looks? Huh? Dummy. Y'all are so dumb. He is not a licensed dentist. You cannot be practicing unlawfully, dummy. And you want to carry your butt in there. Now, when something happens, you don't say nothing because you want it to go under the guise because it looks good. Y'all are so dumb with, oh, it looks good. It looks good. Everything that looks good ain't good for you. What about your health? You don't care about that because all y'all care about is a damn look. It's the same with them BBLs. Y'all get this shit done in somebody's basement. Oh, because it look good. That look good is poison in your body. Y'all forever going over a basic look. Do your research. Worry about your health, but y'all don't care about nothing because all y'all care is about shallow look. The look. That look gonna fuck you up. And I should not be cussing. See, that's why I like my uploads. When I get uploads, I can be all nice and sweet. Shit. It's something about these lies to get me to cut up. Okay. Somebody got denied service or something because he was on a roll. Well, they got his ass on the roll too. Because if he's doing this illegally, it's wrong, no matter what. And see, you guys are so accustomed to wrongdoers, and you guys like breaking laws. You will service people that you know is not licensed, that's no against the law, and you would do it because over a look and because you can get it for cheap. You guys are the part of the problem too. This young black man would not go to jail if his clients would be like, no, I'm not going to do it. Get your shit together, man. What is so hard about him going to school and doing it the right way? It's just like these, what do y'all call them? These immigrants. Y'all stay talking about these illegal immigrants is not doing it the right way. But y'all don't got nothing to do. Y'all don't say shit when these criminals don't do it the right way. Okay? Do it the right way. What is so hard about that? He's been doing it for all these years. Why don't you just do it the right way? I mean, it's just as simple as that. But you know, you can't tell y'all nothing. Y'all so hard-headed. Y'all want to do what y'all want to do, and that's what y'all get, what y'all deserve. And then y'all want to play victim. Don't play victim in here because I ain't gonna feel sorry for none of you. Okay? So they say I actually loved his work. To me, it's just the hairstylists who don't have a cosmetic license but can do their own hair good. All right, well, keep it up. Y'all hear about all these girls getting their hair falling out. Okay, your edges gone. Okay. Edges all effed up. Hair effed up. And then you want to complain about it. Not all on the base because it look good. Okay. Do y'all know how many girls out here that got no edges because they put that lace front and all that glue all on the guys because it look good? These looks gonna tear y'all up, okay? All because it look good. And it don't even last for a lifetime, just for a little couple of weeks or a couple of days, if that. Okay, and what are y'all looking good for? Huh? Tell me this. Y'all looking good. The marriages are still failing. The relationships are still horrible. You still out here hoeing to every goddamn dick, time, and hair you got a hoe for. So what is the purpose? Okay, what's the long game? I guess it's just to stroke their ego, to make themselves feel some type of relevancy, okay? because they got low self-esteem. That's the only thing I can gather. He did mine. Is that why they snitching? Where a lot of his customers are in this comment section, and it figures they're in the gossip group. Okay. So, and do we got any people up here in this comment section? Are y'all a part of his campaign? Okay, is that
from around the country to be a veneer specialist. But there is no such thing legally as a veneer specialist or tech in Georgia.
They were enticed.
They just making up shit. Just making up shit as they go. Okay, that's the Black Kings for you. Just making up shit.
To come in to take these classes so that you could get rich too, but you were getting rich doing something that's completely illegal.
Patients.
Illegal. What is your issue? What is the Black community issue with doing illegal things? Huh? Why are the community, why are they so prone to do illegal things and they keep it up? They keep it up. And then when they get caught, they want to play victim or act dumb, like they didn't know all this, what they were doing was wrong. And then the clients want to protect the ones that's doing the criminals. It's a real backward situation y'all got here. And that's why everybody can't get hit with the community, because we all don't have the same values and morals. Clear, it's just as clear as that. People say, well, what makes you so different? My values and my morals and my standards. That's what makes me different. I don't know about you. Okay. But let's go.
Up here expecting to have dental work, instead found police.
They say that people don't have a license and they're just arresting them all.
You a blood clot. Where my money at? What you talking about?
DA Willis says patients are not only the victims of monetary fraud, but their health is at risk here too.
We have had.
They don't give a damn about no health. Y'all can cut this out right now. In the Black community, straight, gay, or whatever, they don't give it. That's the last thing they think about is some health. They don't care about no health. They care about as long as they looking good. They don't give a damn. They can be 9. They don't care as long as they looking good. All the drugs they do, all the freak offs they're part of, they don't give a damn about no damn health. That's the last thing they're concerned about is health.
Not just locally, but from outside of the state also come and report that they were concerned about their patients who had received services at this location and the long-term effects of damages.
And the district attorney's office.
Well, I don't need to see no more. So the Kings, they doing what Kings do, you know. The Kings are kanging. So people are throwing it in people's face. They want to let you guys know Chris Brown, he's doing a great deal with selling. You guys know Chris Brown recently had the documentary that was coming out because he be putting paws on women. He does a lot of freak offs. He's a whore. And yeah, so they're coming for him too. They're coming for him and Trey Songz. And so his followers and people that is they idolize this guy. They're letting y'all know, oh my God, look at the ticket scales. Well, that don't mean shit, because before Diddy got in trouble, he winning all those awards. Before Diddy went down, press 1 if he was winning all those awards, huh? Diddy was still getting money, okay, and winning lawsuits before he went down. So what that don't, honey, wait for it. Wait for it. Okay, that's all you wait for it. That don't mean a goddamn thing to me. Okay, so we'll get to this in a minute with those Zimpiak and Tasha K and all that. I don't know if you guys have saw this. I cannot play anything of the Star Report because he's very strict and he don't want anybody to touch his shit. Okay, you could not replay none of his stuff. He don't play that. Okay, so I'm not gonna play with him because I already know how he rolls. And just to let you guys know, the phone numbers at the bottom, you see the number 515-67. You know, I'm not going to repeat the number, but you see it. So feel free to call in anytime I'm talking or I'm weighing in on something. I would love for you guys to call in, give us your opinion about it. So, you know, get the phone lines hot, make it hot. And come on now, if y'all want me to continue to do these live streams, I'm going to need the support. People say they like when you guys call in. So I'm going to need you guys to participate. Call in. We don't have a large group tonight. So come on, I'm just gonna have to keep doing them damn uploads. Hell. They say he rude. Oh yeah, they talking about the Star. Ooh, well, I tell you, the Star report, he done cussed Jaguar out. You got people in the comment section telling us, oh my God, I can't believe he talked to a woman like that. Oh my God, I can't believe he talked to a black woman like that. And I just want to say, are you done? How many times, how many years have they been telling y'all they don't like black women? You know it, shit. Every time, don't you complain about it? How the black men do to black women, how the world can't stand black women. So why are you getting so up in your panties when a black man or a black king show you how he is, his true nature towards you? He don't like you, okay? So it was wrong what he did, but the fake outrage, oh my God, I can't believe he's talking to a woman like that. Oh my God, can y'all please spare me with the fake shit and acting like you don't know what's up? Acting like you don't know they don't like black women. Okay. Spare me with that. That's what I can't. I can't take the fake outrage. All right. We do have a caller. Calling from 510. You're live on the air. Are you there?
Hey, DG. It's Celebrity Scandalous. How you doing, girl?
Good. How are you? So did you see the Star report and what he said about Jag?
I did. I saw it. And you know what? I feel like he went left on her. He just seemed like I like Star and I love his personality, you know, because he's kind of witty and sarcastic and all that, you know, like you. But he went left. It was like, I know she was talking a lot, but she is Jaguar Wright. Now, and I know it's his show, but it just seemed like he just went overboard to me. He just lost his cool. He didn't remain in control of the interview. It's like he didn't allow her to really, you know, voice her opinion, whether he agrees with her or not. And I felt like, I know that she was like questioning him, like, well, why you support Vlad and why, you know, like Jay-Z and all of this stuff, but he lost his cool. You don't think so?
He didn't like her to begin with. I didn't understand why are you going on the platform knowing these people don't like you? But she does that. And I guess, I don't know why she does it. Maybe she feel like she can turn somebody around. But I don't know Star. I don't watch his show like that, you know. But I could tell he don't like you, Jag. He don't F with you, okay? You couldn't tell that?
But that's his personality with a lot of people. He's very, like, you know, kind of off-putting and kind of sardonic with people.
Well, listen, he only got one time to be off-putting with me because I'm going to hang up. I'm not about to deal with that. You're going to grace me with what I deserve, but I'm not going to entertain anybody with no attitude or feel like I'm a burden in your presence. I'm not going to deal with that. So I would have never called in. And if I did call in and I got that energy, honey, I would have hung up. But Jag, she stays in it. And it's not my first time seeing Jag being on platforms, knowing that the person don't care for her. It seemed like she does this often. So, you know, it's wrong what he did, but I wish she would have realized, hey, this is not a welcoming platform for me, because he did take it out.
Jag's not doing it, but I don't think Jag is doing it to be welcome. Jag is out there making a name for herself. She don't give a damn if people like her. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you have watched Jag since 2019, she does this for the publicity. She does this because...
Well, she got that, didn't she? Didn't she get that publicity? If she wanted publicity, she sure got it with the Star.
She done hit mainstream media now. Remember, she's been on YouTube on all the black platforms. Now she up there with Vlad TV, Piers Morgan. She's doing what she wanted to do. That's like CNN at this point. That's international. So I think she accomplished what she wanted, and she don't give a damn. You know, like they say, all press is good press to some people. She don't care.
Well, that's the thing about that. Okay, you're doing all this CNN or peers, so why do you care to go on Star to try to convince him otherwise? And if you really don't care about Star report opinion, then why try to argue the man, or why try to say, well, when you taken up? It seems like she does have some relevance care, because if you didn't care, you wouldn't be there.
No, because she went viral. Because her name is staying trending. That's what she wants to do. It's all about the content. For a lot of people, it's personal, or they get their she was on Piers Morgan. Now she's been on the blue couch, and now Star Report, his videos get dang near 150, 70, 80,000 views.
So you're saying she was only there to get viewership?
Exactly.
Okay,
exactly.
Well, if that's what she wanted, then that's what she got.
That's what she got. I mean, I like Jag. I used to report on her when I first started my channel. Half of the things she talks about is on Lipstick Alley. We've all read about it. We heard about it. She's in the industry, so she probably does know some people, but I don't feel like she has firsthand knowledge. You're regurgitating things that are in the media, that people like you, me, or who have been in, who like pop culture. These are stories that we've heard for years. So it's not nothing new. Wendy Williams was the first person who outed a lot of these people. You know what I'm saying? The guy Mark Curry who did a book, Dancing with the Devil. MREC TV and Gene Deal was talking about Kim Porter's nose being broke back in 2019. None of this is new, but it's new to some of the new audience members. So it's not like she's telling us things that haven't already been out there in social media. And if you do your own research, you will be able to go back to 2017, 2010, 20, whatever, even go to Lipstick Alley, Reddit, and see half of these stories.
I will say this, and I want to say thank you for calling. I'm going to let you go, but I will say this, that nobody can tell a story like Jaguar Wright. And I think that's what set her apart. Even though it might have been here from Lipstick Alley all the way back from 3 decades ago, a lot of people did not know. And the way that Jaguar tells a story, nobody can tell it like her. So therefore, she may have a more influence when it comes to these stories that's possibly have been told before, but because she is a messenger, and she is a great messenger, and she has more influence with her message. So that is the difference between Jag saying it versus Cosmo on Lipstick Alley. She just have that talent. So I'm going to play some of the stuff that Jag said about Beyonce and Jay-Z. Let's check this out.
Necessary court fees and litigations because Jay-Z wants me broken, stopped, or under his control. And it ain't going to happen, Sean. I'm never going to be under your control. Never. You need to learn how to control your wife and her friends and their mouths. Because you got Beyonce in the beehive looking real. 5 million unfollowed, and that number's going to go up with every image in one of those freak off tapes. And God help if it.
Did you hear that? 5 million people unfollowed Beyonce. Is that true? Press 3 if that's true. 5 million people unfollowed Beyonce. Wow, that's a lot.
Everybody hear how that bitch really talks about people with her. They'll start unfollowing by the tens of hundreds. Again. And they should. Because the truth is.
All right.
And they were following was because of the witchcraft and the spells that were being pushed out through the media.
Now, did you hear that? The witchcraft and the spells. Now, this is not the first time. Is this your first time hearing that people are assuming that Beyonce and Jay-Z, all of them do witchcraft? Press 1 if you heard that before. Press 7 if you have not. And I just want to say thank you all for the compliments. I really appreciate that. Thank you for the fit. Okay. I like to get my fashion on every now and again. All right, so some people are saying it's not true. Well, do you guys believe it? What are your beliefs? Do you believe that Beyonce practiced witch stuff? You know, do you think she's a witchy? Press 7 if you feel like, yeah, that is true. That could be some truth that she could do some witchy. Press 10 if you feel like, no, I know Beyonce for sure. And I know she does not practice no witchy. She don't do none of that witchy stuff. Okay. What do you guys think about it?
Y'all ain't fans because y'all really love them and y'all really think they're the best. You're fans because you fell for the hype. And they are hypes. I know I can sing. I've been able to do that my whole life. And they've been trying to stop me my whole career. Because see, unlike Beyonce, I'm not willing to hurt people to get famous. See, that's the part of the story that they're not telling y'all. That the more terrible you are, the more they'll protect you.
All right, so I'm going to fast forward here. She also went on Pierre's show, and she has some stuff to say there.
By the events of the last few weeks?
No, not at all. Because he's just the beginning. Until him and his cohorts are all held to account publicly and legally, the victims, they're not safe.
How bad was it?
That's what I care about. I care about the victims.
No, I understand. How bad was it, do you think? What was going on?
I'm going to tell you right now that me, as a woman who has been in the industry for over 30 years, I've been performing live since I was 13. My first handler was McKinley Horton. I come to find out 25 years later that a scar that was on his face with a very elaborate story he gave me was put there by a woman who he assaulted. To live through these things and hear your elders in the business, people like Patti LaBelle say, just avoid him, honey. And being taught to be just avoid him, honey. It's not good enough. Not when you live through these things, you're still suffering the PTSD created by all of this, and you're talking to a victim that's 20 years younger than you, and she's telling you the exact same thing that happened to you. So you want to know why there's no vindication for me? Because for 4 years, I've been screaming, not just Diddy, but Diddy and Jay-Z are monsters. And the victim-making machine kept going on.
Jay-Z has been notable by his silence since these charges were brought against Diddy. Why do you think that is?
Because that's what he does. He starts little fires everywhere, forces everyone involved to go and carry water while he sneaks away without a response. That changes now, Sean. You must respond. You have no choice. Harvey Weinstein, Jeffrey Epstein, Robert Kelly, Sean Combs have one person in common, professionally and privately. Sean Carter. This has been a fist of tyranny that has been punching through our culture and our society for decades. It must stop.
There's been obviously a lot of
cruelty-free artistry.
Right. There's been a lot of rumor mill about what has happened in the rap world. A lot of allegations that the misogyny in the lyrics clearly was based on a general misogyny towards women away from the music. And that clearly seems to have been borne out by these charges against Diddy, which if he's found guilty of all this, he's never coming out of prison. How dangerous do you think?
Thank God.
How dangerous do you think he is as a person?
And I just want to stop right there because I know a lot of you guys have been complaining lately that I'm not talking enough in the videos. So I just want to say, You know, Mr. Morgan, he's absolutely right. In the hip hop, in this industry, in the Black community, the music is filled with hate women, you know, and these boys and girls are raised up in the hate women campaign when it comes to these lyrics and this hip hop. And you wonder why you have so many Black people in the community that hate themselves, and so why so many Black men hate women, because they were raised in these lyrics. And these parents have failed to raise them, and hip hop community is raising these kids. You know, entertainment is raising these kids. And Mr. Pierce is absolutely right. The misogyny all through the music of having hate for women, Black women especially, for all these years. And these Black women and Black men are the number ones that are supporting it and protecting it. And it's sad. So Pierce is absolutely right. Comment, I want to know what you guys think about this. Let's get the likes up and make sure you guys share this content, okay? Let's continue on.
I think he's one of the most dangerous people I've ever met. A lot of people have been questioning, well, she doesn't really know him. She has no knowledge of him. She doesn't have a picture with him. I'm smarter than Claudia Jordan. I would never take a picture with the devil. Everyone knew he was the devil. He's been the devil for 30 years. He's been covered and protected by not only Clive Davis, but Lucian Grange. He was selected to be the demon that he is, to keep the culture in line so the industry could continue to rape it for all of its precious jewels. We have too many lost. The list of lost is ridiculous. And everyone knows Diddy was selected for this job. He's do this.
Ooh, she said a mouthful there, didn't she? And you know, they say that Satan, he loves the music, and that was one of his specialties. And no wonder in this hip hop community, the music is so wicked, it's so violent, it's so filled with drugs, taking each other out, and so freakified. Everything is so overly sexual, you know, and it's in a nasty, horrible way. And she's absolutely right. And Carmen, I want to know, what are your thoughts about this? Wow, you know, this is very mind blowing. You have so many of the Black community that's trying to go against Jaguar Wright because they don't want to hear the truth, you know, of their favorites. And they're coming after Chris Brown. They're coming after Trey Songz. All of them, all the kings. It's time to be. They have to get knocked down off the board, one by one, two by two, and in mass. They're knocking them down. All right, let's continue on.
Do you think that if he's cornered in the way that he's been now, that he may start revealing things about other people?
He has no choice. His ego and his drug addiction won't allow him to do anything different. Anybody who thinks he's not going to talk is crazy. The simple fact that he's not saying more now only means that the people who have been protecting him all along, who put him in position to be such a horror to the Black community, still find value in him. He's got everybody on tape. They all know it. It's a mess.
For those who were never at these freak-off parties, what were they like?
See, this is the thing. Everything that I'm about to say to you is not my firsthand knowledge. It is my firsthand witness account experience. I was a sex worker. I was a dominatrix before I got my record deal.
All right. I didn't know all that, but we do have a caller that's been holding on. So I want to get this caller in. Calling from 310, you're live on the air. And what are your thoughts about Jag really exposing Jay-Z, Diddy, and Beyonce?
Well, I'll say this, Gigi. Let me just ask you, because you were saying, do we think, you know, does Beyonce dabble in the magic? And I can't say she does for sure, but I know for a fact. And I don't know, do you believe in candle magic at all, Gigi?
You know what? I'm so ill-informed. I'm very ignorant when it comes to different religions. I wasn't raised up on witchcraft, so I really don't know much about it.
Okay, gotcha. Well, there's a big candle store out here. It's a Santeria store in LA. It's on Pico and Alvarado. If you Google it, you'll see it's a big green candle store. So they have like, that's where all the magicians, if you want to say air quotes, go to get their stuff. And I do go there myself. So this is in 2020. I'm in there, getting my candles, getting my little, whoop, whoop, whoop. And this is a predominantly Hispanic store. So I'm on one aisle and I'm walking up the aisle, and as I turn the aisle, me and Solange ran right. When I say our noses could have touched, because we literally ran right in there. Now, mind you, there's a couple Mexicans in there.
Is that
and
Beyonce's
it's her
sister?
and Beyonce's sister, yes.
Wow.
So, and she was with another black girl, I don't know if her assistant, friend, whatever. So she looks at me, I look at her, and she says, hey, and I said, hi. And, I kept walking. But in my mind, I was thinking like, damn, I've been hearing that they dabble in this all the time. So I kept shopping. I didn't say nothing to them or anything, but I did take note of a particular aisle that they were on, right? For a while, like looking at different candles and things like that. So anyway, I paid for my stuff and I left. And I I saw them grab some candles and put them in a basket, and they actually left before I did. So anyway, when they left, I went and paid for my stuff, and I asked the lady at the register, I was like, well, do you know who that was? That was Beyonce's sister. Now, this lady barely spoke English. She didn't know who that was. I don't even think she cared. So what I did is, because I was curious to see what type of candles they were looking at, so I came back the next day. And the aisle that I was on, I was like, okay, they buy a particular candle that is based out of Louisiana. So it's a pretty big brand out there. And what I'll say is, because I still buy what I buy, but I start buying some of the stuff that she bought too. And yeah, my life, it did accelerate. And it stays accelerating. And I buy those candles by the box. And I am not... And like I said, if you want to look up the store, it's called New Botanic in LA on Pico and Alvarado.
Okay, hold on. I'm sorry.
And I heard Beyonce be in that area because there's a really big fabric store down the street. I think it's called Moda Fabric Store. So that's and I'm telling you, I saw this with my own two eyes.
So you said once you use that candle, did you blew up like Beyonce?
Well, I won't say like Beyonce, but my life, it definitely did accelerate. My career, everything. But I was already on that trajectory to do it anyway. So I'm spiritual anyway. Now, before I even found out what she was doing, I was already I was already doing that anyway. But I will say, once I did my research on, like, why is she buying this candle? I was like, okay, it's based from where they are from. So when people are saying like, oh, Miss Tina probably does, I don't know what Tina does. I don't know what Beyonce does. I didn't see them in there. I just saw Solange.
So let me ask you this. So if that candle is that damn powerful, why is she about to go to jail? What is in that? Is it like it give you success and set you up for failure? Because not
necessarily, because I mean, you still have to be a good person, Gigi. I mean, come on. You still have to be a good person. Still do right by people.
I'm ignorant when it comes to that type of form of religion, so I don't know nothing about it. Now, Christianity, I grew up in that, so I know some information. But when it comes to the other side,
me too. But Christianity is like dark arts as well. It's like dark arts as well. It's just a different form. That's all. It's more out in the open.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, everybody got
that. But with the candles, I don't like, for me, I feel like it's not going to protect you from like covering your wrongdoings. I mean, I don't know. I don't do people wrong or anything like that, but I'm just sharing with you what I saw with my own 2 eyes. So she was in there. They definitely get into it. There's some other people I've seen in there too. They're not as big as her or Beyonce, but they definitely, yeah, and this place is right on the corner of Pico and Alvarado. It's a big green building. You cannot miss it. So if y'all Google it, you'll see it.
Now you
That's where
say
she
it
be
don't
at.
protect you from your wrongdoings. Now, what's the purpose? I don't know. And then
Well, you may
wrongdoing.
want to have some success in like your
I
business,
think-
your health, your love
Yeah,
life.
but I think wrongdoing
Like
is perspective. You know, one person wrongdoing may be another person right doing. And then it has to do with nature, you know, the nature of who
the
you
universe.
are. I mean, because I look at Animal Planet and that is nature, but you have people that say, oh, it's so wrong for the lion to eat the deer or whatever it's going to eat. But then people say that's nature. Then people say, oh, that's horrible. We should stop this. So it's like one group says it's wrong, then the next group say that's natural, it's nature. So, you know, it's all up for subjective what your beliefs are. But I just want to say thank you so much for informing us that. So you saw Beyonce's sister in, you know, buying candles that has to do with that type of religion. Okay, thank you so much.
Absolutely. She's very pretty in person too. All right, Gigi, have a good night.
You too.
Bye-bye.
Caller from 623, you're live on the air.
Hello?
Hey, how's it going? What's your thoughts about Jack and Beyonce, Diddy, and Jay-Z? What are your thoughts about that?
First of all, I want to tell you, you've been doing a great job.
Oh,
and I'm
thank you.
so transparent about your transition, and you look great.
Thank you.
And Gigi, I'm not going to hold you long. I think that I'm going to say one statement, and I'm going to allow your other callers to contribute. You said something today, and I think that Jaguar also mentioned something. It's the time for everybody to speak. And Gigi, what I want to say is, for a long time, there was so much worshiping of these people, from Beyonce back on down. And what has happened in society now, it says you better be happy about who you are and stop worshiping flesh and human. That's my statement. It's all going to come down, but we need to stop looking at individuals like they God. They're not. And that's all I have to say, Gigi.
All right. Thank you so much. So the time of idolization, they want you guys to stop idolizing these individuals because they're not who you guys think they are. But you know, to me, is expected. I mean, these individuals, I mean, most people in real life is not going to show you who they really are. They're not going to show you all sides of them. So why would celebrities be any different? I was never fooled. Well, first, I've never looked up into any celebrities and worshiped them, and I never wanted to be in any celebrity circle. I think people have known me for quite some time on social media, and I never once gave you the impression that I wanted to be in anybody's celebrities club or I really wanted to be famous, because I've never really had that in my mindset, especially wanting someone to do me a favor. So let's continue on. Jack has a little bit more to say, but feel free to call in because I do want to hear from you.
That's how I know how the dark world and the sex world and the entertainment world run hand in hand. That's why the movie Blink Twice is so important. Salute to Zoe Kravitz. The sex workers that I have worked with throughout the years and continue to work with even to this day have worn hidden cameras. I have my own tapes. I've seen what they do. The ritualistic behaviors, the drugging, putting girls in the suitcases, dumping them in alleyways. It's horrifying. And it's all done under the protection of This is going to be paid off. There's another NDA. This is going to be.
All right, so I will, CC29, she wants to make a statement. She wants to say that it was a time where Jag says Claudia's out here taking pictures with Satan, referring to Diddy, and Jag says she would never do that. CC29 wants to point out to everyone that Jag has plenty of pictures with her and Jay-Z. And she said people thought she ate. Well, she did eat for that comment, CC29, because that was her narrative. When this video came out, nobody was thinking about Jag and Jay-Z pictures. I didn't even think about that. I didn't even see any pictures of Jag and Jay-Z, honestly. So with that narrative that she put out, she did eat with that. But now that you addressed it here, it does make people wonder. But she did her big one when she said it, because that was the narrative. All right. So let's continue on.
It's terrible.
It seems to have been something that a lot of people knew about, but people were simply too scared to talk about.
Everyone knows. And every person that's sitting there trying to act surprised knows very well. The whole point of this, like Cat Williams said when he sat with Shay Shay earlier this year, the whole point of this is for them in a coordinated effort to pretend like none of it is real for the public's perception. But everyone knows what's going on, and it's been going on for years. It's been going on before Diddy. See, people keep looking at him like he's the Sputnik that came out of nowhere. This is someone who was designed to be what he is. We got to stop making Diddies. And if we're going to do that, then we got to go back. We got to go back to even.
So she implies that the industry selects certain individuals to pretty much coach it, to pretty much influence the industry in the way that they want it to go. And I see this across the board. I see this in the makeup community. I see this in the entertainment community. I'm like, how, when I was growing up, we had standards. The entertainment industry had standards. It seemed like you had to talk a certain way or be a certain way or have a certain type of reputation or really have some training and know what you're doing. But nowadays, it definitely feels like everything is pretty much handpicked. Everything is pretty much, like Cat Williams said, these individuals are bending over to be in these Tyler Perry movies, because a lot of these men in these Tyler Perry movies, they do not have talent. They cannot act. Okay, I'm so sick and tired of seeing so many bad actors that's on my TV screen, and I wonder, how did they get here? And the only conclusion I can come up with is they're bending over, and people are getting them these positions. Some of these TV shows and movies in the Black community, the writers suck. The script is horrible, and I'm just wondering, how did they get here? The standards nowadays in the community, you guys keep on selecting these reality stars to be in these movies that they cannot act. To me, it just takes away from it, but this is what the community likes. I don't like it, okay? I have a different standard than most. So I do not watch. I do not support all of this foolishness. And that's exactly what it is, foolishness, if you're asking me. So, and it goes with these reality shows. I think a lot of these reality shows are just foolish, and I don't support them. I may talk about them just because the Black community, you guys love those shows. You guys love to talk about them. So I do it for you guys, but me personally, it does not move me. It does not influence me, and it doesn't feed anything. It's dead weight, in my opinion. All right, so call in. I want to hear from you about all of this. We're going to play a little bit more for Jack, and then we're going to move on.
Further, the mentors of these people. Because Diddy was taught how to do what he does systematically. And Clyde Davis has been his greatest teacher.
Look, Clive Davis is not here to respond to that, nor is Jay-Z. But a lot of people, famous people in the music industry, have been notable, like I say, by their silence so far. It's also been notable that since the Me Too campaign began in 2017, the music...
Okay, why do you guys think that so many celebrities are silent? I think it's their silence does them a disservice. I think they have to realize we are in a new world. Every day we are changing. Every day, most people are getting closer to their death. Every day, the world changes. The world was not like it was yesterday, even though some of you guys cannot see that. Things change, people change, you change, I change. You know I change. Shit. You only see a little bit of my change, honey, okay? But I'm a swifter, okay? I change real quick. And I continue to change, okay? And a lot of times I don't let you see my change because a lot of y'all can't handle change. You want things to stay like they are, and that's not realistic, and that's definitely not me. I can't stay put, okay? I have a urge to learn. I have an urge. I'm too curious, okay? I'm not going to stay still. I'm not going to do it, okay? So, damn, I almost coughed at that. All right, so I want to go here. And where are we going? Nancy Grace has something to say, and I don't know if you guys know, but they have a Diddy hotline for people to call in to report Diddy stories. Nancy Grace, she talked about it today, but here, I want you guys to listen to this. So she's going to call in the hotline. Listen to the hotline.
Your call may be recorded for call quality assurance purposes. Thank you for calling the Sean P. Diddy Combs Abuse Helpline. This call is being recorded. We understand the strength and courage it takes to come forward. Any information you provide will be kept completely confidential, but we expect full honesty in order to properly assist you with your potential case. By staying on the line, you agree to provide accurate information to the best of your knowledge under penalty of perjury. Please hold for the next available representative.
All right, so that is Diddy hotline. Anybody can call in and give a story just to let you guys know how serious this is.
Tonight, do I need a toll-free number? 1999 Diddy molest you? Now over 100 sex assault victims have been vetted according to a lawyer after over 3,000 people have contacted lawyers regarding alleged abuse at the hands of Sean Combs. This as disturbing claims emerging tonight regarding sex assaults on minors trying to break into showbiz. Good evening. I'm Nancy Grace. This is Crimes.
At this point, you guys should just make it a law. Nobody under 17, 18 should be trying to get in showbiz. What are you trying to get in showbiz for? Go to school, okay? They say China and Indian. Do you know they are teaching their kids so much advanced math when it comes to their kids, their little boys? They know how to fight. They know how to karate stuff. And y'all want to push them into show business so they can get their hole tapped into. Leave that show business alone. How many times we got to tell y'all? I don't believe that kids should be into the show business. I think they should focus on their schoolwork. And look how the schools are failing the kids. These kids are dumb as a bag of rocks. And these parents are not smart. They dumb too, so they can't teach the kids shit because they don't got nothing to teach them but horrible, diabolical stuff. That is it. I mean, this community is done. It is doomed. Okay, something really needs to make a change because it is a wrap. It is pretty much over. I don't see no hope in it. Okay, So I would love for you guys to call in. I do want to hear from you guys. In order to keep this show running, I need you guys to comment and I need you guys to call in to keep the interaction going. Okay. If you like this platform and you wanted to see it excel, I need you to call in, talk to me about these topics. We only have 300 likes and we only have 500 views. The views are very low. So I need y'all to like this video and get the word out and share if you guys like this content. Otherwise, then the content ain't worth content and I can just go to uploads and listen to AI. Okay. And another thing, can I address that AI? Now, if y'all support me, then support me. When I do my uploads and I'm listening to AI, the last thing I need you to comment, oh my God, the AI can't even say TD right. I know y'all asses ain't talking. I can barely say shit right. I always mess up on words, okay? So the AI, they're gonna do the same thing. Your daddy can't talk, your sons can't talk, your uncles can't talk. And can you imagine, how y'all trip on AI in my comment section? I say, is this how the clear people trip on black people? Because, black people can't talk, worse shit. They don't know how to say ask, they forget certain ED on words. Do clear people, like, the black person got a good message, but they say, damn, I can't even listen to this guy because they're messing up on this word. Why? I don't hear the ED at the end. What the hell? That is not how you say that. And I know they do. And I say, okay, see, that's the bullshit y'all on. Okay. And y'all, you know what? Another thing y'all do, you guys kill me with the fake outrage. Krishan Rock just came out with a song that Timberland produced, and it was AI generated. Did you guys hear the Krishan Rock gospel song that's AI generated? So y'all didn't have a problem when it comes to AI generated gospel Christian music. Oh my God, I love it. It blessed. I didn't hear y'all say, oh my God, that's so fake. That's AI. You see how you pick and choose? You really don't have a problem with AI. It's just certain AI or messages you don't like. You just fake. That's just how I see it. So feel free to call in. I want to hear from you about all this. All right. So let's hear from Nancy real quick.
Thank you for being with us. Diddy boo-hoo. Sean Puffy Combs whining, incessantly refusing jail food. Oh no, it's not eggplant parm, Nancy. It's chicken parm.
No,
I care. Am I supposed to care that Diddy's got a TT into a metal urinal? I don't care. Don't care. BS. Sorry. BS.
The day will come when we will name names other than Sean Combs, and there's a lot of names. It's a long list already. But because of the nature of this case, we're going to make damn sure that we're right before we do that. But the names that we're going to name, assuming that our investigators confirm and corroborate what we've been told, are names that will shock you.
I grew up always.
All right. So that is Nancy Grace, and that is commercial. I'm going to bring it. I'm going to hide this. I'm going to bring it down so you guys won't have to see that commercial. So the phone number is here. Feel free to call in. I want to hear from you. But you heard it right. They have a list of names with this Diddy situation, and they're going to release all of them. All the names will be released at a
lot to say. He's been fielding calls. I guess he has set up an 800 number. If he hasn't, he needs to. Did he molest you? Because from what we are hearing, there have been over 3,000 people coming forward. Over 100 of them have been vetted and are filing lawsuits against Sean Combs. But there you have him talking about celebs, how we're going to be shocked. You know what? After everything I've heard regarding Sean Combs, and again, he's innocent until proven guilty in a court of law. I don't know how much more shocked I could be. But from those many alleged victims, we are learning more and more. And for the state, federal prosecutors, this is a much more refined modus operandi, method of operation, MO, that we are learning from all of these alleged victims. And again, yes, it's titillating. It's interesting to some people, I guess, about celebs.
All right, we got a phone call. Call in. That's what we're waiting on. Calling from 678. You're live on the air.
Hey, Gigi.
Hey, Shelly, how you doing? What are your thoughts about all this? You know, Jack said that Beyonce is a witch. We had some callers call in and to confirm that they did see Beyonce relatives at a witch store buying some witchy candles. What are your thoughts?
Yeah, I believe that they're practicing something. I told you before I witnessed some things. But one thing I wanted to tell you was, you know, when KFC kept coming on saying that it wasn't children involved. You remember me telling you and Rashida about that 9-year-old boy out of Ohio? And Puffy took him in for rapping and then he disappeared.
Go on.
You remember that?
Go on.
Well, anyway, he might be the one they talking about, the 9-year-old boy that he was trying to be a rapper, and then they said Puffy took him in for a private meeting and assaulted him.
Oh, wow.
So, yeah, they have, of course, 100 and so people out of Houston that was coming forward. But, yeah, you know, my thing is they still investigating, so it's not all out there. But as far as Jag, you know, we know we heard this going on for years. I'm kind of, you know, I told her to step up security because, yeah, when you start going on the Pierce Bronson and, you know, I mean, Pierce Morgan and different platforms, then you know everybody's making their phone call. And this is very shrewd people. I mean, these people will get to you, even with security, because some people sell you out.
Yeah, but she
So,
says
you know,
she
that
has
was-
God on her side, so she's not going to fear. And when you have the
Well,
Most
yeah.
High on your side, you are not to fear anybody because they have no power, you know? And if she gets out of here, she knows she's going to leave out of here with the truth in her mouth. She knows
I believe
this is her
too, G.
purpose.
I believe
This
too,
is her purpose,
that God
and this
protects
is
you.
her
But,
calling. So if it's time to go, it's her time to go, you know, and like they said, God allowed it, you know, he allowed everything.
That's if you're in favor. Sometimes you're not in favor. You know, if you're doing things and he don't approve, you might not be in favor. But, you know, you do need to step up security. I mean, we get into the part of the world now where people is crazy. Okay? They take you out just for looking at them wrong. But yeah, I just wanted to apologize too for my phone acting up the other night because I was in a bad area.
You didn't do it on purpose.
And I know you hate that static.
Yeah, I do. But you didn't do it on purpose. It was not intentional. You could not help that.
No, I was just in a bad area and I was trying to yell at you before because, you know, I've been tied up with stuff. So I said, let me holler at Gigi.
And I'm glad you did. But you see how Satan works? He didn't want you to tell the truth on this platform. That's why he tried to do all that you know, trying to distract.
Yeah.
That's how he operates, with the distraction.
Well, you might not believe it. You might not believe this, Gigi, but I have played back some of our sessions on the speakers, and I promise you, it's a demon on there. Y'all thought it was me snoring. It wasn't me snoring. It been demons on there snoring, making all that damn noise. I'm telling you, it's in my playback. The demon is breathing. Then the demons start chanting and stuff. They want us to stop telling the truth. Come on, you ain't heard that playback. Come on, G. Come on, G. You heard it.
No, I ain't hear
Those
that shit.
demons was going,
No.
they was going ham, especially when we got deep.
Well, let me tell you one
Because
thing.
you know some
Let
of
me
these
tell you one
sessions.
thing.
You know they've been deep.
Let me tell you one thing. Demons gonna reveal themselves to certain people that have a relationship with them. So if a demon is revealing itself to you, it's something on you. They are attached to you. Because anything, there it go again.
Well, yeah, they've been attacking me because of, you know how I be. I be straight up and laying it out there.
Shelly,
but I don't worry about them attacking me.
Yeah, don't you bring that shit up.
I know you heard it. You kept saying, who the hell doing all that snoring? That was those demons. It wasn't me. It wasn't. They got mad
Shelly,
because we was talking about
Shelly,
that deep stuff.
Look, I'm gonna let your ass go. We'll let you go. I love you, girl.
Come off
Pray.
you.
I won't pray for you. I gotta go. I can't. You gonna make me call them witches or voodoo people come over here and do some sage or candle wax on your ass, okay? God damn. And she a Christian, I believe. Ooh-wee. I tell you. Oh my God. Now call. Please call in, y'all, and talk about this. Please call in. So Nancy Grace, her video is going viral. You know, everybody and their mama is talking about Nancy Grace. And this is what they have to say in the comment section. If Diddy tells a child he needs to see him alone without parents, isn't that a red flag? The parents failed their kids. And they're absolutely right. Press 5 if you feel like a lot of these parents are failing their kids. I definitely think so. And a lot of times these parents are pushing them to be celebrities. These kids just want to be kids. It's the parents that's pushing them. Oh, did Diddy attorney know that he's 100% guilty? We all know he's 100% guilty. Oh, Diddy downfall. Honey, when I tell you the Black King is kinging, it makes all Black Kings look bad. It really does. From Jay-Z to Meek Mills, the Black Kings in this year has just gone bad, huh? Ooh, what do y'all think about the Black Kings in this era? Okay, what do y'all think? Comment, let me know. Feel free to call in. Ooh, wee. So since we're here, just to let you guys know, Tasha K reveals that people are suing Ozempic.
Basically, they saying that they want to eat again. So the idea of Ozempic was,
I guess it's a lot of people that's taking Ozempic and they was not supposed to, and now they want to sue. How I feel about it is, you know, that's their fault. You know, you shouldn't be playing with Ozempic in the first place. How you gonna sue when the doctor didn't even prescribe that to you? You did it on your own free will. I don't understand, but you know they sue for anything. What do you guys think about this Ozempic shit? Shit, you play with it, you get what you deserve. You didn't read the side effects? I thought everything got side effects. You should have read the side effects, hell. So that's on them. Tasha K also reveals that Jaguar Wright plans to sue her.
Sam is mine. It's not your son. He calls me mommy. Jaguar Wright said she was suing me and her son. I couldn't believe it. Go ahead, Jaguar. Tell him why. Tell him why.
Your son was on Tasha K's thing.
You are Jaguar Wright's youngest son.
Yes.
Sam Odom Jr., aka Deuce.
I love Jacqueline Suzette Wright. She is my mother, and I love her with every bit of my being, in spite of the things that she's done. However, Jaguar Wright is the kind of person I abhor.
But we're suing everybody, including my son. If it's, I don't care if it's the AI him or the real him. Everybody getting sued. I'm not gonna try to convince anybody of anything. Anybody who wants to pay $12.99 to hear a known and convicted liar try to coerce an autistic young man into lying while she laughs in his face and makes.
Now, somebody says Birdman, which is a known gangster, he was taking dudes too. Remember when he was kissing Lil Wayne? Yeah, but you know what? We have told you all this before. Majority of these black men are homosexuals. How many times have we have told y'all that all these years and y'all steady dating them? Then you want to get upset when you find out your man like another man. When we've been telling you this, but you want to have this delusion and think, oh, your man or the nigga that's interested in you can't possibly be that way. Bullshit. We already told you majority of them are that. All like that. So if you want to take that risk, that's on your ass, you know. And people nowadays, they're not having sympathy for you anymore because everybody knows it's all out there now. And a lot of these thugs that are at the top of the chamber, a lot of these dangerous thugs are homosexuals. You see Birdman, he was a very dangerous individual, right? He's a homosexual. Look at Diddy. He's a very dangerous individual. Everybody's scared of him. He's a homosexual. So all this disillusion that you guys been told that, you know, a homosexual is weak and they don't have no money, they don't have no power, nobody respect them. Bullshit, bullshit. You keep thinking that shit. Okay, the DL men are very respected, and they do have a lot of men fear them, straight and gay. Okay, and they will take you out of here. And these are the men that you worship anyway because they're your drug dealers. You know, they got all the money, they can spurge on your ass on all this designer clothes that don't mean anything, that you love so much, that validate who you are. You know, the big drug dealer man, the big man that got all the Mercedes and all the diamonds and shit, you love that. It's almost like you run to the down low man if you asking me. Okay, so that's that on that. So what y'all think about that? Shit. Yeah, Dr. Dre, Suge Knight, they're homosexuals too. All of them are. So that's that on that. And you wonder why a lot of homosexuals and transgenders, they feel it on your time because they know what time it is. They know what time it is. Shit. You don't, but they do. You wonder why they get so much confidence. Shit, yo nigga. Okay. They get all that confidence from your man, honey. That's the confidence they get. The same confidence you get. You validate your self-worth by having a man. That same man is validating these other men and these transgenders behind closed doors. Okay? Okay. They've been told your ass. They've been told you. It ain't nothing new. It is nothing new. They've been told your ass that. Ooh. oh shit. They said Usher paid out the man he gave herpes to and the fat girl. Oh yes. Yeah. Y'all stay listening at him. Keep listening. Shit. Okay. Everybody for everybody. Okay. Jamie Foxx been drugging people as well. Yeah, I heard about them basketball games. Did y'all hear about them basketball games? Jamie Foxx and Diddy, them freak off basketball games. Yes. They love to play with balls, all right. Yeah. And y'all don't want to know what they be doing in the men's locker room, huh? Did y'all hear about the men's locker room, huh? And do y'all know what they be doing in the men's steam room, huh? Have y'all heard about the steam room, the bathroom, and the locker room where men only? We're not going to get on that, honey. Okay, we is not going to go there. Gigi, she was talking about them minute Fox Troller. I don't know who that is. It's been saying Denzel Washington also caught up in Diddy mess. I wouldn't be surprised, Spicy. Denzel? Oh, I would not be surprised. I would not be surprised. Yeah, I heard about LeBron James getting down. Yeah, I heard about him getting down with him, you know. Them three little frosted tip dreads need to be in case of Lil Wayne. Halle and DDD. Keywords, men only. Now keyword men only, honey. That was funny. Oh, you funny to me. All right, so they want us to revisit the DDG, honey. DDG came out with a message. I'm not about to read all that. It's unnecessary. They broke up, and I already told you guys this weeks ago, but you guys thought I was going to be a hater. Let me ask you this. What do I get off hating on DDG and Halle? I don't want DDG, and I damn sure don't want Halle. I don't got shit to hate on them. I was just reporting the story as it was getting told. Hell, I don't give a damn. I think she's a fool. I think Halle Bailey is a fool in love, and she don't know how to pick a good man. And this ain't gonna be the only dumb decision that she makes when it comes to men. I think that she is going to continue to make dumb decisions when it comes to men because she has a lot of yes men around her. Okay, and if she following behind Beyonce footsteps, you damn sure she ain't gonna have a good relationship when it comes to her next man. And yeah, she's a baby mama. And I know a lot of y'all wanted so much high for Halle Bailey, but clearly she didn't want that for herself. Clearly she didn't have standards and say, hey, I'm not gonna open and gate my legs open for a man that's not even gonna marry me. You know, she could have waited, get married first, then open your legs for that nigga or that man. But nah, she was so fast trying to be a freak off to try to keep his ass because he wanted to put a baby in the oven so he can win the war. And that's exactly what he did. He put a baby in that oven because he knew that she was a good pygmisha and she's always going to have some money in that bank. And if he needs to, he can get that child support or whatever, because she the breadwinner. So he did what he's supposed to do. Shit, he came up. I mean, they both want to come up, but you know, Halle was getting in spaces that DDG couldn't even fathom in because he came from a YouTuber, you know. And Halle Bailey, honey, she was red Oscars, red carpet type of hoe. But honey, this situation now, it didn't mess her relationship up. Her reputation is up. Her reputation is messed up. But we are in a day and age where hoes are getting vindicated. And you never know. I mean, if Amber Rose can sit up there with the Republican, you never know. Halle Bailey, she can do some great things too, you know, because we are in this generation of anything goes and it's no standards, you know, just do what you want to do. So hell, she did it in the right era. I tell you that. If she would have pulled this shit out in the 80s, oh, she would have been effed up. In the 90s, would have been effed up. She did it in the right generation. If you want to do this is the right generation to do it in. So what are y'all saying about this? The DDG? It said their breakup stage definitely not real. Oh, it's real. They've been broken up, honey. DDG don't love that hoe. Shit, honey. And I question if she loved herself. Because to get with DDG and to stay with him after he humiliates you, and I'm sure he did a whole bunch of horrible stuff behind the scenes. Okay, but just the front of the scenes is horrible. But the behind the scenes, the shit that we don't know, and she won't never tell because she's still gonna protect him mode. And they say that she's very happy. You know, they caught her smiling and having a good time. So they have talked about this, and he the one that came out, so they're splitting and they moving on. Whew. Once the black girls, because baby mama, no one in Hollywood will hire the little May girl. Well, as long as they doing them DEIs, what they call it, diversity. What is a DEI? Y'all say that DEI again. As long, because you know they're doing DEIs in Hollywood, and they're doing DEIs in the music industry. Okay. Yeah, they doing DEIs. What do you call that? When you just pick somebody just trying to be diverse. I've seen them doing with some gay dudes. I'm like, goddamn. Some of these gay dudes, they did not even earn all that publicity, but they try to push them out. That's a DEI, a DEA, or whatever the fuck. And I feel like they do the same thing in entertainment. So diversity equal, yeah, DEI. As long as they do that DEI, she'll be all right in Hollywood, you know? Okay? Because, you know, in the movies, they got to have a black person in there. They gotta have a gay person in there. They may have to have a plus size person in there. That's the DEIs, you know. They gotta have diversity. So there's that. Whew. They say, are they cutting it out in Hollywood though? CC29, they may be cutting it out, but are they cutting out in Hollywood? That's the question. I don't know if they're gonna cut that shit out in Hollywood. Okay. Honey, they putting black people on Games of Thrones now. I said, I ain't used to seeing this shit. God damn, do we need gay people and everything? Do we need black people and everything? God damn, okay. I'm just joking. But you know what? That DEI is really good. I just want them to have true talent. That's all. Stop doing this DEI with people that's not talented. I don't like that. Okay. If you're going to get a gay person, make sure they're real talented and they are qualified in the position you're putting them for. If you're going to get a black person, make sure they qualify and just not look good, Tyler Perry. Okay. I don't like that shit. What else do y'all gotta say about that? Feel free to call in. Shit, y'all gonna make me pay this bill for nothing. So Apple Pie says, why did she hide being pregnant for all that time? Yet he posts him in his, because she was ashamed and she was trying to protect her baby from the public, because you know she don't like the public. You know, half the time she don't even like being a celebrity. I know the vibes because I don't want to be no damn celebrity. She don't like that everybody gets to have an opinion on her. She hates that. So she tries to shield her pregnancy because she don't want you guys to have an opinion about her. She wants to be shielded from that side. She wants to be a celebrity, but she don't want the criticize of it. She don't want you in her personal life or her personal business. She just wants you to celebrate her talent and just leave her personal life alone. Okay, she has a real issue with that, but you know, everything is a learning curve. So I think she's learning now. I think so. I'm not sure. Whew, I tell you, Diddy made her turn on her fans. Nah. See, I don't deal with that. See, a man can't make you do nothing. She grown. She's a mermaid. Just like she decided to take that role of Little Mermaid, she decided to be a fool for DDG. She signed up to be a fool for DDG, and that's exactly what she did. Turn her backs on her fans for that DDG dick, okay? So that's let you know the type of hoe she is. She had turned her on her own fans for some DDG dick, okay? That let you know everything about her. Shit. I couldn't be her fan. Hell no. I couldn't be her friend either, honey. You know the friend's gonna get it worse. She should have known. I mean, DDG, look at his ex-girlfriend was a whore, Ruby Rose, with her whore ass. And they said his ex-girlfriend, Ruby Rose, she's over here doing tricks, girl. She can't find a man that's going to love her to save her life. Do you know why? Because her reputation is ruined. Everybody see her as a freak off, as a pass around. She can't get with a man that she really want to be with. She has to limit herself to a silly Dusty named, what's his name? Diskeski. He's always acting like a woman. Shit. But he claimed he's a heterosexual. I ain't never seen a group of heterosexual men pretend like no woman, okay? Into this generation. I ain't never seen a group of men that got a bigger shoe collection than women, okay? This is the only generation. When I was coming up, women used to, oh my God, girls love shoes, have a big shoe collection. Nowadays, these men have a bigger shoe collection than the women. They get, and the other men love it. These men love shoes. Shit, they going on a shopping spree and buying them a whole bunch of shoes. Don't got no dress shoes, just gym shoes, girl. They ain't going nowhere with a suit and tie because they ain't doing nothing really influential. That's going to, well, I guess acting silly is influential, you know, so I don't know how can I say that. Ooh-wee. Honey. Y'all may as well just hang it up and just be single. Just be happy for it. Just be single, okay? It's gone. You ain't gonna have that much heartbreak, okay? You ain't gotta worry about being deceived, a fool, and be made a fool out of. Okay, go get you a cat. Or a puppy, your choice. Carter from 678, you're live on the air.
Hi, Gigi.
Hey,
How
baby.
are you?
Good. I'm glad you called. What we talking about?
I mean, this DDG Halle thing.
Talk about it.
Man, I just feel like there was so many endless red flags, and every time we try to just put her on game, she would jump on us, and it was crazy to me because the red flags were crazy. Like, I felt like he was always turning her. I'm the one who made that comment about her turning on her fans. Like, he always had her in some sort of drama. I feel like a man normally protects you from drama. He don't put you in a whole bunch of mess. Like that one time when he was arguing with that random Twitter guy who called her ugly. Like, as many people that support her, why are you highlighting the one person that has something negative to say about her? Like, I just felt like that was him just like,
because he jealous.
You know how some guys try to humble you?
He is jealous of Haley. He competes with her.
She is so
Any chance he
toxic.
get, he's gonna compete with her.
I don't understand like the disconnect. Like, I understand she's young, you know, but she has a mom and she has a dad. She came from a stable home. She came from a normal family. She knows.
How old is Haley?
I mean, I think 22.
Well, she might
23.
be young, but she ain't that damn young. She popping them legs open. She doing a grown thing.
Fact. And I think she kind of messy too, because you remember when she got caught lying about Ruby Rose? She said that was all a lie, and then he went in the interview and said that she knew the whole time.
Yeah,
I'm like, but she said that it was made up.
She like to hide her hand. She don't want you to know who she really is. That's the type of girl she is.
Right.
She wants you to look and see her as this image. But honey, she got a nasty attitude, a nasty disposition about her too. But she don't want you to see that because that's gonna mess up her business.
I agree.
But I believe she is not all innocent.
No, she is not. You are right about that. Even that nail salon incident, like, you are right about that. She's not who she, you know.
It's business for her. You can't see that. This is business for her.
You right.
She just have horrible decisions when it comes to men. She's attracted to horrible men. I don't know if it's her family fault, how she was raised up and what she's attracted to, but her attraction to men is going to be
I
her
know.
downfall.
Facts. And a lot of us are guilty of that. You know, you gotta like just accept the truth. Like,
So what is the
facts.
problem? Why do y'all be so guilty of that?
I mean, first we do have to look internally, you know, and have some accountability. But I do kind of think maybe the culture, like I just feel like, at least in Atlanta, I've been seeing a lot of girls who seem to have grown up in a normal family still end up in like something toxic and weird and broken.
Now, a normal family,
I'm not
are you meaning
understanding
that, you know, they were born into a marriage? Is that what you mean?
Mom
Okay.
and dad. Like
Yeah,
I know
they
a lot
were
of girls like that.
born, their parents are married first, they were born into it, and they were raised up with two parents in their home. And you said you're seeing those girls end up in what type of relationship now?
Toxic ones, like obviously like they're
You
end
know
up
what that
being
tells
single with the
me?
child.
You know what that tells me?
Yes.
Their parents are toxic. It tells me their parents are
Maybe.
liars, and maybe their daddy was down low. Okay.
I mean, damn.
That's what it's giving. Okay.
That's what it's giving. That's what it's giving.
Yeah, a lot of these daddies down low
Because
too.
the
Y'all
math
forget
isn't
that
adding
part.
up.
Some of y'all daddies are on the down low. How about that?
No, you know I am. I mean,
and your mama know it too.
and especially
but
me
she
living
just,
in Atlanta, I know that's true. So
yeah, and the mama know it too, but she just gonna keep it cute, I guess, because that's how she was raised. So she gonna be in denial and just turn her head from it. But she mad about it, and she not happy either. But she gonna stay in that marriage because some girls, they have this ideology they can't do it without him, and they so hopeless without a man, and they need a man to feel whole, and they scared and they can't do it alone because they so damn scary. And that have an effect on these daughters and sons that they raising, and they see the mama's fear. They see the fathers being deceitful. And it will cause these daughters to run with these hoodlum men trying to attach themselves to a man to feel that validations, because you know, they mama got them in their head. Well, if you by yourself, then you're not valuable. Nobody wants your ass, and you can't make it in this world without no damn man. So they just so damn thirsty and desperate to have a man. They end up with the wrong man that effed them over. And then they trying to stick with the man because they seen their mama stick it out with their down low damn daddy. And they feel like, well, shit, they making it work. So I'm going to have to stick it out and forgive his ass too. Forgiving a nigga is the worst thing you can do for yourself. Once they fuck up one time, that's it. Ain't no forgiveness. Hell no.
Forgiving and going back, don't ever do it.
No, but they watch their mama do it.
Facts. But at least those men would even marry them, though. Like the toxicity I'm seeing is like these men won't even step up and like, you know what I mean? Like they won't even step up and do the bare minimum.
Why do they have to do the bare minimum? When they don't got to do shit because you're going to do it for them. You going to pay the bills.
Ooh, I mean, yeah.
These girls, they going to do it for them.
Yeah.
Okay, these men are in a feminine era. You know that. And everybody is just giving out the box. These girls are giving out the box.
It's too easy. I know.
Girl, they're giving out the it's so tragic. They're giving out the box faster than the gay men. Okay?
I know.
God damn, these men, they tell me they just roll up on these girls and they just plow them down.
I know.
They're not getting no money for it. Now, ain't that's some retarded shit. You know that nigga's a high risk. And you fucking strangers and you ain't getting no goddamn money for it, and then your ass still broke and complaining. Girl, what the hell are y'all doing?
It makes sense. And now I would even say like men can't even stand women these days because it's like, where is the value? Like they literally can't stand us. Like they be dragging us. Like I don't know. I don't know what's going on.
We see it all. I say stay away from these ninjas. I
agree.
It's all messed up. Everything is just too messed up. It's too messed up. Whew, I tell you. And I guess the
And do you feel like
girls,
naturally
they're giving them box
do you feel
away
like
so
naturally
quick. For what? Now go say what you say.
do you feel like naturally men want to work for something like they don't want it for like they might act like they want it for free, but they really don't. Like they do naturally want to earn something.
Well, men
You know what I
are
mean? Like it's not worth
liars.
anything.
Men are gonna lie. Men is always gonna scam and hustle you out. So if a man is trying to get you out them panties, he's gonna say whatever he can to your dumb ass. And it's a test.
Right.
It's a test, but it ain't a test, okay? Because he's gonna go down, he's gonna plow you, and then you feel like, oh my God, I gave myself to you. Now love me harder. Are you dumb? He's not gonna love you harder. He's gonna treat you just like every basic bitch. And then some of them, the chase is over. And then of course they're gonna say, I don't look at you as a hoe. Of course not, because he's a damn hoe.
Right.
Okay? Shit.
Right.
He's a hoe.
I agree.
Why would you waste your time with a high risk?
Right.
And then why would you entertain a man that's trying to sleep with you, so quickly? That's the tell sign there.
Right.
But I guess you guys have it where all men are trying to get in your panties. No, they're trying to get into the panties where they already know it's easy access. So they're gonna try you.
Right.
They know the right ones and
Right.
trying the right ones they cannot try. Shit.
Facts.
So that's that on that. Whew. But honey, they said everybody's just giving it out for free. Everybody just freaking off. So, and I guess it's making these men so lazy. And
I
they
agree.
just standing with their mama house. And these mamas ain't no good, girl. The mamas is horrible, just as horrible too. They steady cuddling these boys and these men, and it's just gonna make them weaker. Well, nah, that's my boy. I ain't gonna do that. No, that's gonna make his ass so weak and just so dependent on you. Why is your son so dependent on you and you love it? And I guess maybe because you lonely, but you should want your son to depend on you at his grown ass age.
Never.
You should
Never.
have some tough love for his ass, can have some pride, and he is independent. He's doing his own. He don't need to depend on you and all that. But honey, these mamas love for their sons to depend on them. And that's that on that.
Facts. I actually have a funny story. Like growing up, like my brother used to always joke, like anytime he asked for something, like my parents would be like, no, you're a man, like go get it or whatever. Stop asking for stuff. But then they would give me stuff, like it was a joke. Then when he was at high school, him and his friends like started doing this like landscaping business. Literally, they was like going around landscaping, and they had started like a business. They was getting money like in high school. So it just shows like when you don't coddle these men, what they can become is literally nothing.
Definitely,
So,
yes. My father tell me all the time. I got my shit out the mud when I was 15. I was working 2 jobs. You better get it yourself.
Right. Right. Literally.
Yeah. A lot of people, when I was coming up, we wanted to be independent to show that we are our own selves, that we have a mind of our own, and we wanted to become independent from our parents. But now, honey, they so attached to the hip, it's sickening. They still got the titty in their mouth.
God can help us.
And that just make them so much emotional if you don't realize it. They're just so emotional because they got that mama attached to the hip. They attached to their mama hip with all that emotion, and they just so emotional.
You seen Diddy and his mama?
Talk about it. There we go. Ain't they attached at the hip?
Disgusting.
And they said all the money he put in his mama name. And why his mama so damn quiet? And that mama, Diddy mama, I bet she is a trip. She is something else. They need to lock her ass up too.
I'm telling you. Right with them. Guilty.
Yeah. And take that blind wig off.
Right.
She stay rocking that blonde wig. Take that goddamn blonde wig off.
And she be wearing the white nails. That's so, ugh.
Oh, yeah. And I heard he got a thing for white nails. Do you think that she was touching on her sons? Now, you know, they say these fathers and these moms do be touching on their kids. I don't know if you saw that Netflix movie called The Menendez, where that grown father was touching on them boys, his own sons, girl. Yes.
That is so sad.
It happened.
I could definitely believe it, though. It definitely happens. Like, I know a lot of guys who be like, they lost their virginity when they were 11, 10, and it was like an older cousin. Like, what in the world? That's disgusting. And they think it's normal. Like,
yes, they do. This community, the Black community, is so freaked out. Everything is freaky.
Who freaked out?
It's so freaked out where I see these grown folks on YouTube. They up here dancing, girl, doing freak offs in the kitchen, talking about this is where their grandmama passed away, and she would love to see them shaking their butt and scrubbing the ground because that's their ideal of having a good time, is to dance freaky. I said, well, how are they gonna make it in heaven, girl? Because they're gonna have these memories scrubbing and y'all gonna twerk in heaven.
Make it. A lot of us.
Girl, do you really think they're gonna start twerking in heaven? Huh? That's their nature. Their nature is freaky.
Yeah, that's the only dance we know.
Shit. Their nature is freaky. That's all they think about, some freak off shit or some revenge shit. I'm like, goddamn, how are you gonna make it in heaven when you have not deprogrammed
that is not how David
yourself? Right, to condition, because ain't this supposed to be a place where you just supposed to condition yourself to get prepared for your next home? I mean, a lot of people believe in, but honey, they ain't doing none of that.
If you try to tell them to have some self-respect, they're gonna drag you. You can't even. I don't know. We can't even be helped. So.
I'm gonna tell them they better not come over here. I'm gonna tell their ass, listen, hey, shit, we just gonna be dragging each other, and I'm gonna hurt your feelings. Okay.
Right. I know that's right.
Well, I definitely enjoyed you. Please call me back again. I love our conversation.
I will. Thank you for talking.
Thank you for calling. Calling from 111. You're live on the air. What's your thoughts about this Diddy and Halle or this Diddy?
I got something about Diddy.
Go ahead.
How come nobody's come forward and say, yeah, I smashed Diddy? No man has come forward and said, yeah, I had something with Diddy. I smashed him.
Well, they have came out and said that Diddy have SA'd them. Does that count?
Well, I'm not sure. Also, you got to be honest. A lot of those women, when they were young, they were hot in the pants, and they were running around getting wild, getting attention because of their cute. They wanted to go to those parties and screw, but now they're old and they have regrets, no money, divorce. Now they want to sue the man.
Well, I think that laws were different at the time. And, you know, when you realize that you went to these parties and they put sugar boogers in your drink and they took advantage of you, they want to right their wrong. They want to speak out about it. And Diddy has a bad reputation of spiking drinks. He has a bad reputation of having all these freak off parties. So he wrote his own death certificate and he bragged about this. This is no secret. And he alleged all of this and how wrong that he does people. I mean, Diddy is a person, he does not play fair. He take advantage of people and he will do you wrong. He will screw you and don't care.
So he, I mean, that's Hollywood, right? He's a lowlife. He's a sexual deviant.
It's Diddy.
No, Diddy didn't wake up and invent that behavior.
Well, they say his mom is the one that pushed it on him because his mom was a pimp.
I didn't hear that one. Do you think Diddy is a power top or a bottom?
You know what? I don't know what he is. All I know is he drug people, he take advantage of people, and he it seemed like he have something for little kids, and it's wrong.
Let me ask you something. When you were 21, and if you got an invite to Diddy's party, would you have gone?
No. What am I going to Diddy party for?
You want to be around celebrities,
I don't give a
free
damn about
drinks,
them
free
damn
food.
celebrities. Can I ask you a question? What is a celebrity gonna do for me?
He might put you on.
Put me on a what?
Look at Kim Kamora Lee.
No, let's go back. I'm 21 years old. Why would I want
21, you're pretty. You're used to
put
getting
me on
attention
for
because of your
what?
looks.
So meaning that I want to cheat my way to the top. I want to suck my way to the top. I don't want it to be by my own merits. I want to be.
Well,
I want
got
to
a
get
question
there
for you.
based on giving some head.
Those women are used. Women reject men every day. Why didn't they reject Diddy's advances or his invites?
Well, just because they went to the party doesn't mean they wanted to get drunk and essayed and have stuff spiking their drinks. Nobody is saying that them going to the parties was wrong. He's not in trouble for that. He's in trouble for spiking drinks. He's in trouble for essaying individuals that is not of age. I don't understand what part don't you get. Just because you went to a Diddy party, there's nothing wrong with that. But when he putting stuff in your drink and putting stuff in your chicken nuggets and your hot sauce, and then he take advantage of you, and you wake up and that's that, then hey, you have a case.
If somebody see, do they have proof?
Yeah, they got proof.
Where?
It's in the courts. It's in the trial. The lawyers got proof.
Have they shown any proof?
No, I mean,
Shouldn't there be proof? You just accuse someone?
At every single thing, they don't always show proof. You're going to have to wait for the trial.
Now, let me ask you, do you think Diddy is a homo?
A homosexual?
Yeah.
According to the stories I hear, yes, he likes men.
Do you think he's a homo?
Do I think he's a homosexual? Didn't I just say according to the stories I hear? Yes. Yes, I think he's a homosexual. According to the stories I hear. Do I believe it? Yes, I do believe it. Do I believe that he's a heterosexual? Do I believe that he has no attraction to men and he has 100% attraction to the opposite gender? I don't believe that.
So
I
what
do
are all
think he
these
has
straight?
attraction.
Why are these straight women? What are these straight women doing with a homosexual drug addict?
Some straight women like dealing with homosexuals because of money. Some women feel like they can change a homosexual to a heterosexual. Some people don't believe that, every homosexual is really a heterosexual deep inside because that's their nature. So, everybody got different beliefs based on this homosexual and heterosexual situation.
But what I'm saying is those women would have used their common sense if it came to a regular Joe down the street. They're not going to give him the time of the day. They're not going to go to his party. It could be a guy down the street that they know. They're going to say, hell no, I'm not going to your party. But they're going to Diddy's party.
Well, yeah, because they didn't think at Diddy party they was going to get taken advantage of like that. I mean, would you think at Diddy party he was going to essay someone?
Really?
He was going to spike some drinks?
You really think that?
If you was going to Denzel Washington party, I don't think he gonna spike the drinks or spike the chicken nuggets. God damn it. I'm gonna eat some chicken nuggets, but I wouldn't think Denzel gonna spike the chicken nuggets. So, but Ray down the street, I don't trust them. So I would not go to Ray down the street if I was a party girl like that.
Puffy is Ray down the street. He always has been.
Well, that's not his reputation. People didn't know him to have that type of reputation. That's why a lot of people are so shocked and disgusted, okay? People didn't see
90 seconds.
Everybody did not know that.
You think he's getting out?
No.
Never?
No, he's going to ride up in there. That's it.
What about Eric Adams? You think he's going to rot in prison?
I don't know much about Eric Adams' story, to tell you that.
They say he's a homo too.
60 seconds.
Well, they all homos. We done told y'all that. The majority, all of them are they prefer men. They don't want no woman. We done told you that.
Who don't want one?
The homosexuals don't want no woman.
Oh, the homo, yeah. Well, women need to stop hanging around with homosexuals and stop promoting
Well, they give good tips on hair and makeup, and you know they could be a good friend, but you know, but
They promote it. They promote homosexuals like it's an accessory. You watch all those reality shows. They walk around a homosexual like he's a handbag.
10 seconds.
God damn it! You gonna make me jump? Oh shit!
Hollywood only promotes black homosexuals. Don Lemon. A pro-black homosexual that's married to a white man. A pro-black homosexual is married to a white man.
What's wrong with that? Ain't nothing wrong with a white man and a black man being together.
Really?
I think Don Lemon gonna get more. He may get more respect from the Caucasian homosexual than a black homosexual. Did you hear about that black homosexual? Dr. Prada, Mr. Prada. He done took his therapist out.
No. But I do think it's a.
But then you got Jeffrey. You got Jeffrey Ondine, and he was a Caucasian homosexual, and he was taking him out left and right. But I don't think Don got him a Jeffrey.
We've normalized homosexuality. We know it's not normal. Look at the behavior of Don Lemon. He's so prissy and temperamental.
Well, I think it is normal. I think it's normal for a homosexual to be a homosexual if they're a homosexual. I don't think it's normal for a heterosexual to be a homosexual because they're not a homosexual. I think it's normal for you to be heterosexual and it's normal for you to be homosexual. I think the unnormalist is when a homosexual trying to be a heterosexual or a heterosexual trying to be a homosexual for homosexual benefits. I think that's the only thing unnatural when two try to cross each other for certain perks. But it still works out for their favor because if a homosexual pretends to be a heterosexual, he's still going to reap the benefits. So it really doesn't matter at this point.
When these men try to get some punani, you against it. You say, you tell women not to give men punani. But you got men walking around horny.
And whose problem is that?
It's the whole world's problem.
If they walking around feeling the urge, they need to chill out. They need to start building houses. They got too much time on their hand. I mean, that's a mindset, ma'am. You being horny, that you can change your horny ways.
Do you live in a house?
Don't worry about what I live in. Now your ass getting personal.
No, I'm saying I'm gonna make a point. Do you drive a car?
You're not gonna make no point.
Men built your house. Men built your house. Men built your car.
Listen, you better use Beyonce. Okay.
Well, Beyonce don't build nothing.
Okay, well use her as your point. Ask, do Beyonce got a house?
Men write love songs for Beyonce. Beyonce don't write songs. Men write. Gay men.
Well, them gay men definitely know how to make some good love songs.
Yeah. They know how to cry in pain too. I used to.
They know how to make some good beats. Cause these beats they producing, honey, make you do a 1-2 step.
Well,
and let's not forget all these homosexuals in the pulpit.
Yeah. In the pulpit, and then at the wedding altar too.
Yeah, but you know they say the homosexuals they stay in the church, honey. They filled
Yeah.
up.
It's terrible.
Oh, I love my homosexuals, though. I love them. I sure do.
You do?
Yes, I do. Yes, I do.
You ever live next door to one? And you hear the screams? Sound like somebody getting scared to laugh. Ew! The pain. I had to call the cops. I thought somebody was dying. You remember Andrew Gillum?
No, I don't know who that is.
He was the black man, a married man running for governor. Married with 2 children.
You talking about the one in Florida?
Yeah.
Well, but you know, his wife still stayed by him after his homosexual act.
They found him in a hotel room, face down in his own vomit.
Oh, yeah, I heard about that. But no matter what, did you know his wife still stayed by him?
Why?
Huh?
Why?
Because she
probably had a power touch.
Maybe she turned him back out. Maybe she turned him into a heterosexual man again. I don't know.
The police found him and another man almost passed out in their own vomit and feces.
Okay, hey, I don't like hearing about that. That's too much. All the vomit. That I can't take that. I'm gonna let you go, okay? I'm gonna let you go. I can't take all that. Ooh, I tell you. Oh my God, I laughed so much on this live. Shit. Oh, I laughed so much. Oh, y'all really had me laughing today. Oh, I laughed so much, honey. Sister said, what sister said? Sister said, in 2024, it's not going to be one straight man left. Now, y'all going to have to turn to lesbians, or you're going to have to deal with the bisexual man. You're going to have to pick one, or you're going to have to go to the white straight man. You're going to have to pick it. You're going to have to pick it. Okay? Ooh, times is turning, honey. You know it's bad when the homosexuals are complaining that it's too many feminine men. You know it's bad when the homosexuals are complaining they can't find a real man no more. The homosexuals complaining, talking about it ain't no more tops, okay? Shit. I tell you. Child, the homosexuals are mad about this shit too, okay? Everybody want a real man, okay? Yeah, Netta got her man. I wouldn't want that, but you know, she got one. That's all it counts for some of y'all. I'm okay with being single, so that don't make me none. Oh God. All right. Well, you got everybody wants to be a bottom. Ain't that some shit? What is it about being a bottom that make everybody want to be one? Yeah. Boy, oh boy. I tell you, I don't know. But when I see them big dink, you know, when a man pull that thing out and send them pictures of that thing, sometimes I wonder. I'll be wondering, like, how many persons did he stick that thing in? And it just makes me not want to deal. Do anybody have those thoughts, or is it just me? I want to know. And I know most of y'all probably don't have these thoughts, but press 5 if you have the thoughts. Like when you see a good man or whatever, or interesting man, And you know, he pulled a thing or he sent you a picture. Do you ever wonder how many people he have been in with that thing? Especially how many have he been doing raw with that motherfucker? I be like, how's your standards and morals? You know what I mean? And it just makes me want to just be like, I think I'm the only one that think that way. Press 5 if you had them same thoughts. Press 9 if you never think that way. I'll be like, I know I'm the only one think this way. And they be thinking they doing something, sending them pictures. I'll be like, nah, it just turned me off. It turned me off. I'm like, how many people are you sending pictures to, huh? How many? I'm sorry, but I feel like if you have to try to seduce me with that ping, to me it seems like that's the only thing you have of value, and that's what you do to seduce people is with your ping, and that's what you use. And I just think that thing is going to be used too much, and it's just got too much residue, you know. I don't know. I think that's kind of a turn off when a guy is trying to persuade you based on his thing, you know. I'd rather you try to persuade me based on experiences, you know, taking me places, or try to persuade me based on your intelligence or things that you have did, like you have accomplished, you know. But when you try to persuade based on your thing, it just gives low value. It gives low standard. And this is what you do. And a lot of people, I know most people in this world got low standards and values, and they're going to eat that. They're going to eat it up. And I ain't one of them. So I just always try to make I don't got to try shit. I'm just different. Hell, I'm just different. Hell yeah, I'm different. But I know I'm the only one that probably be that picky or think that way. I know y'all be like, you ruin the fun. I guess I'm a fun ruiner. They said one dude sent it. It was so little and ugly. I felt a little sick, turned me off. Now you know he was wrong for that. Why would he send you a little shrimped up thing? I mean, at least if you're gonna do it, send one that looks nice. Now this guy, girl, he sent a big one. His thing was huge, and I do like him huge, but I don't like no guy to send me pictures of that shit, you know, and like he's trying to solicit me or try to get me interested in him based on his thing. If that's all you got to offer and you don't got no good job behind it, you don't got no good credit score behind it, you don't got your own house and your own car behind that thing, I don't want that thing. What the hell we gonna do? Hell no. I'm not into big ding dongs that's broke. I'm not into big ding dongs that is struggling. I don't want no struggling dick. Shit, I want a prosperous dick. I want a blessed dick. I feel like it's a curse if I allow a broke dude or a struggling dude to get close to me. I think I'm cursing myself. I just can't see it, you know? I don't want no parts. What the fuck we gonna do? Nah. I'm not that strung up on sex, you know? Hell no. No. And I think if anybody else want to try to test that water, I think you're foolish. Okay, so you get with this broke dude, they got a big dick, and you end up liking his bedroom moves. Now you hooked on that. Now you hooked on with a broke nigga. Okay, hell no. That's a recipe for disaster. Now, if you want them problems, then you want them problems. Now, you know that broke man, he is not only gonna screw you, he probably screwing people for drugs, screwing people for weed, screwing people for anything. And there's so many men that are prostitutes now. What the fuck? I can't deal with this. There's so many of these men. They are prostitutes, girl. Okay? They gay for pay, okay? They so compromised. They are compromised. Where the standards at? Oh, my goodness. If he got his own apartment, no car, but working 9 to 5 and can buy me dinner, then I'll be cool with that. He got a TV and cable. Well, go ahead, Brown. Go ahead. Because I cannot deal with that. Nah, honey. Ain't no way. Ain't no way I'm going to deal with that. Okay? I take pride in myself. I know it don't seem like it, how I come on this social media, how I come up here with that bonnet on and I got all that grease in my face. I know it don't seem like it, but honey, when I go out, I tiptoes out, okay? Shoes, okay, all the way up to the wig on my head. Okay, it's gonna be looking good and right. I take pride. So no, I can't be stepping out. Nigga taking me to McDonald's for dinner? Oh, hell no. Hell no. No. A 9 to 5 ain't gonna cut it for me, honey. You gotta have some talent. You're gonna have some skill sets. You're gonna have to know how to do some shit. You can't just be basic. I'm not into basic because I'm not basic, okay? And I'm not attracted to basic. So 9 to 5, I think that's great for everybody else, but don't bring that shit over here. Oh, hell no. I'm into entrepreneurs, very ambitious men, dreamers, and I can back it up, just not talking about it, but actually making progress, you know? I can't deal with that. Oh, God. Ooh, they say what she say? I'm too old to care for standard. I'm 59, long as they working. Well, I know that's right. Shit, if I'm 59, shit. At this point, you just, it's the countdown. When you 59 years old, you just waiting on a countdown, honey. You about to transition on up out of here. So I can understand that at 59. Shit. Okay. I've been with this guy with money, so I'm not impressed with that. I need that disease-free bus driver. Say, okay, just like men with sus. Okay, so you just want a bus driver. That's nice. That is nice. And I hope you get your bus driver. I hope you do. You like them Jennifer Williams men. No, the hell I don't. You talking about that light-skinned fellow? I would never deal with him. First of all, he's a whole scammer, girl. Okay? You could clock that a mile away. He's a scammer. Hell no. No. And then he is very he's sassy to me. He's very feminine to me. His mannerism is feminine. I don't want no man that resemble any of my mannerisms. If I be around a man and I feel like he's doing the same thing I'm doing, Do you know I got turned off by this man? This man he gonna put his leg on my leg. That turned me the hell off. I know that's petty, right? I'm like, why is he putting his leg on my leg? Dude, that's a turn off. Ooh, shit. I can see a girl putting a leg on her man. But why you putting your leg on me, nigga? Nah, this ain't gonna work. You getting too damn comfortable. I don't know what you think this is. I'm very picky, you guys. I can't stand a man that smack. Okay. That's a negative. If you smacking, like you don't got no home training, oh hell no. I can't deal with it. I may keep you around, just because you're a cool person, but I'm not gonna be interested, in nothing serious. Hell no. When you have your own money and been with men with money, it's not that impressive. I like a man that can take me grocery shopping at Whole Foods We go back to his condo and watch Brown Sugar. That is so nice, Brown, but I'm not that. I like to be impressed. I like to, travel. I like to go to different places, have different experiences. I like for a man to think outside the box. I don't like to date me. I don't want a man that like the shit that I like. I like him to be totally opposite. I like him to introduce me to stuff I ain't never thought of. I like for him to teach me stuff I ain't never thought of. So that's great for you. But honey, we don't like the same type of men, and that's great. What's going on, Brown? Yeah, you've been acting real funny lately. Okay, talking about it's been a while. I've always been here. Where you been, Brown? Okay, well, I'm glad you're around. Talking about it's been around. Right. Show me something different. You damn right. Yeah, I hear you, man. What do you say? You said, girl, that is set up for bum energy. Oh, you must be talking about the other Brown, because I know my shit is lit. I know my shit is lit. These 2024 men gossip way too. You sure right. That's why I can't deal with no gossiping ass man. You sure right. That is a turn off, sister. A gossiping man, a man that run his mouth too damn much. Hell no. Let me find out my man is subscribed to Tasha K. Oh hell no. I couldn't deal with if I was dating a dude and he followed Tasha K, it's a complete cutoff. Hell no. See, you like mess. And I don't want no man that like mess. Hell no. Let me do that, not you. Okay? I want you to be like, babe, turn that shit off. Get off of that messy shit, I want you to be turned off from me being gossipy and shit. Turn me off from that. I don't want you to sit up there and gossip with me like you a bitch, okay? Hell no. I got bitches for that, okay? Stay in your lane. Shit, you doing too much. Franklin said, you never find a man. That's fine. That is fine. I'm okay with that, baby. That is okay with me. If I never find a man, I'm okay. Okay, I'm okay. These niggas got introduced to a mic and some past equipment. Yes, child. I would not be Ruby Rose. You see Ruby Rose dating that gay dude or that man that likes to impersonate, like to act like a female all the time. You know that was just for pay. I won't be her. Nah, baby. No. She was so embarrassed she had to come out here and tell the truth. She said we would never be together. Because she was so embarrassed of that, Nope. And look at all these hoes. You see all these hoes are turning religious. Do y'all notice all these hoes are turning religious? Press 3 if you notice all these hoes are turning religious. The Black China, that Brittany Renner girl, because they done blew their reputation out. Their reputation is horrible. These men don't want no person with a bad reputation. Reputation is everything. That's why if you're going to be a hoe, keep that shit on the down low. I couldn't be a friends with a girlfriend and she was so proud to be a hoe. That is so embarrassing. If you're going to do it, keep your shit discreet. I'm from the discreet era. Don't be proud of being no hoe now. Shit. That is nothing to be proud about. Can you at least act like you shame? Shit. I could not be with no proud hoe. No. They think I'm like you and I ain't. They said they aged out of the block fights. Yeah, they was giving Dubai a bad name. Oh, they give everybody a bad name. If you realize it, look around the board. Anytime they touch something, they always give shit a bad name. That's why nobody want to have them around. They always give people a bad name and want to run their mouth. to validate they worth something. They ain't worth shit. I ain't seen no hoe yet that I would want to be like. Is there any sluts out here that y'all want to be like? I have not seen one slut yet that I'm like, damn, she's a slut. Well, maybe Kim Kardashian. Maybe Kim. You know, Kim is the only slut that I know of. I'd be like, you know what? She did that right. I think Kim the only slut that did it right, in my opinion. Okay. Oh, did I hear about Jamal? Yeah, I did hear about him passing away. I'm sorry that happened. You know, I don't know him much, but you know, being around in the past, I guess I seen him on social media. But yeah, sorry about that. Ooh, it's a lot of old hoes in the church after they thing. You know what? I keep on hearing a lot of hoes in the church, but I haven't been in church in so long. Man, I just want to go to church just to see what the hoes doing. Oh, I've been hearing about that, these hoes in church, but I haven't been in church in so long. But I know when I was in church, they was bumping and grinding. But I do like the church hoes because at least the church hoes, they keep it discreet. When I was into the church and I was hoeing in church, I didn't worry about the hoes speaking up. You know, they're gonna keep it on a pulpit. You know, church, I don't know how the church hoes are now. I don't know if they're talking or not, but usually the church, they're gonna ride with that. They're gonna keep it in their business. And I respect that. You know, respect to the church hoes. Cause y'all keep y'all shit discreet. And I like that. I like that. Yes, I do. I know it's wrong. What R. Kelly say? Keep it on the down low. Do y'all remember that song? Press 2 if you remember that song. Keep it on the down low. Down low. What? So nobody has to know. Girl. Keep it on the down low. Wasn't that the shit back then? Shit. Oh my God, keep it on the down low. Girl, that was the jam. Girl, you know I was keeping this shit on the down low. You know I like that song. Shit. That was my whole life. Keep it on the down low. Shit. I tell you. I tell you. Gigi must have a glass of wine. I'm loving it. No, you know, I don't drink, goddess. I don't drink. I don't do no drugs. You know, I'm just silly. You know, I'm just having a bubbly personality. That music was the shit back then. Wasn't it, P? Wasn't it, P? Yes, it was. You know, it was a good time to be alive, you know. But honey, nowadays, this music ain't crap. That's when we couldn't wait for the video to come out. Yes, the music video. Oh, I used to love me a music video, right? Okay, yes. I'm starting to share my secrets. Now, keep it to yourself, Brown. Keep it to yourself. That's all I'm going to get you messed up. Keep your secrets to yourself. What is so hard for y'all to keep y'all secrets to yourself? Take them to your grave, okay? Everybody need to know your secret. But, you know, I think that's go back to back in the day. Because, you know, people say, you know, Mama, I never saw y'all fight, you and Daddy. And they would say, yeah, because we never showed it to you. You know, back in the day, they kept a lot of things discreet and they protected, you know, their kids from a lot of stuff. Now it's the opposite. But I think keeping stuff discreet, it has its negative and it has its pros, but keeping shit discreet and having shame, that's definitely an old trait. And I don't know, maybe it's some good things about not being shamed. I don't know. And I am getting older because I'm looking a lot of shit I see on social media. I'm like, damn, they should be ashamed of themselves. I'm like, nobody got no shame. And I'm like, damn, am I missing out? Should I be out here embarrassing myself, shaking my ass? I'm like, no, I would never want to do that. My mama ain't taught me to do all that, you know? But then it's like, how would it be? No, what the hell? You gonna get dragged anyway. Look at all these girls shaking their ass. They always get dragged. But I'm like, if I'm gonna shake my butt, I ain't gonna do it in front of no women. I wouldn't do it in front of no women, honey. What a man at? Too many bitches. Where the niggas at? Okay. I wouldn't want to shake my ass for no gay men or no women. Okay. That's where they fuck up at. That's why they always getting dragged on the shade room, the neighborhood talk, because they doing it for the wrong audience. You know your audience is full of women and gay men. You know you don't shake your butt for them. You know they're gonna talk about you. You gotta get with the right audience. And that's why when I go to the hoe pages where it's just strictly hoism, and they just got their audience and the men love it. Okay. I'm like, damn, this is a whole different world over here. Okay, this is where I belong. So this is where I belong. Where the niggas at? Okay. I'll go through the comment section. No gay men, check. No women, check. Okay. You gotta know your audience, man. I could do the gay for pay thing on Twitter. It's so easy to get gay boys money when you masculine. Yeah, it is. You know they love masculinity. Go ahead, trick them and do it. Shit. I won't tell. You just need to keep your business to yourself. And don't be going to no gay club if you're gonna do that now. If you gonna trick them gay men, keep the illusion going, okay, for your sake and their sake too. Because one thing, the gay men, they do not want to be tricked, okay? So if you're going to pretend to be a heterosexual dude and you're going to tease them, just stay being a heterosexual dude. Don't go to no gay clubs. Don't have no gay friends. Don't do no feminine shit either, okay? Don't overdo it. In other words, don't overdo it, okay? When you start having gay friends and being too friendly with gays, you're doing too much. You're taking away the heterosexual illusion, okay? You're taking away the masculine illusion, okay? So if you're going to do it brown, just do it right. Ooh, she said, I can make a gay nigga reconsider. Well, honey, you got a whole bunch of them. Go ahead. Go ahead, work your magic, girl. Shit, we love to see it. We love to see it. Go work your magic. Gigi, I only hang with masculine dudes with big butts. See, that's gay too. That's gay. Brown, that is some gay shit. You hang a big butt on a man is gay, you know? If you're gonna be a heterosexual, you can't be hanging around no dudes with no big butts, because that's gay. You know, you're gonna have to hang out with some heterosexual men with no butts. Okay, that's not trying to be sexy all the time. That's not going to the gym. Okay, you're gonna have to be around some men with a masculine mentality, not the physical of portraying masculine with their looks and their body, but a man that has a masculine mentality. And that's where y'all get effed up at, because y'all so caught up into the look, but you're not caught up in the mindset of a masculine man. Okay, so you messed up with them big butts. Okay, Well, you know what? I'm gonna get on out of here. I love y'all. Make sure y'all like, share, and subscribe. and I'm out. Okay, DJ, where you at? Where you at, DJ?
It's not a game, it's a rich thing.